CJ says, hey, Nick, could the US dollar actually go the way of Lebanon or Venezuela?
Yeah, this is the really like this is a very big question, and I don't want to overstate anything, but I want to make it very clear. If we think about fiat currencies as a technology of storing and transferring wealth, that's really what money is, whether it's cash or digital money in a bank ledger that you use when you spend your debit card. I want people to remove all labels, all trust in that system, and think about it in a very simple way. That piece of paper, that number in a bank account is no different than a Venezuelan bolivar. It's no different than the Turkish lira. And that's a very scary reality, which is that there is no difference. We might say that, Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve, who manages monetary policy, and the federal government, which I think we already know in the US, that generally Congress has a pretty low approval rating. You know, these are the people who are dictating monetary policy. And they are going to play a major role in determining the value of the US dollar, as well as the euro and the eurozone, the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar. Any of these fiat currencies, they're all the same. They have different labels. They may be printed with different material. Either way, they can fall victim to the same issues. And you have the right macro event that happens. I think we had it with COVID here, probably one of the biggest ones we've had in decades, bigger than any previous wars we fought in the sense of the impact on the economy and our government debt. This is the perfect storm here to really set us up for the foundation of it. So I don't think we're going to see hyperinflation in a year or so, but it's something we need to keep on our radar and look out for those early warning signs. If we get into double-digit inflation on an annualized basis for 1 or 2 years, there is a very heightened chance of it. If we don't see that, though, and we see the Federal Reserve take the necessary steps, then it's least likely to happen in the United States. Either way, the US would be one of the last candidates, having one of the strongest currencies in the world. I know I'm a US citizen, so I'm biased, but that's what most economists would say as well. So
yeah, and a lot of currencies are based off of the US dollar.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like in a lot of like emerging economies, people save or want access to US dollars in some way, because even though they're depreciating in value and inflating, it's much better than a localized currency that they're used to. Yeah.